Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Commerce Cuts. I'm your teacher Omer. Students, in today's class, we are going to discuss the definition of accounting. Are you ready for this class? Let's start this class. Welcome back, students. Students, first of all, we will discuss the general meaning of the term accounting. So, the meaning of the term of accounting. What is accounting? Accounting is a language. Basically, accounting is a language of business. That is simple. If somebody asks you what is accounting in general, so the simple answer is accounting is a language of business. Now, by which business express its affairs. So the second question is, what business do with this language? So business use this language to express, or to business use this language to communicate. Who? General public, or you can say other businesses. If business wants to communicate or express its affairs to other general public or other businesses, business need a language. Same as I am giving you this lecture and I am using English as a medium. Same like business needs to express its affairs, like business needs to express and business need to tell people about the sales, cost, interest, profits, loss, all these affairs. If business wants to express or to communicate these affairs to other public or other businesses, business need a language, and that language is simply called accounting. So, simple. Accounting is a language of business by which business express its affairs to other businesses, other general public. Simple is that. Let's move to the definition of accounting. What is accounting? Accounting is an art or process. It is an art or process. So the first thing is, accounting is an art or process. What is meant by this process? So the process means accounting is not just a one point you can say this is accounting. Accounting is basically a combination of different steps. It is basically combination of different steps. If you perform all these steps, you can say it is an accounting. What are the steps? So the first thing is, it is an art or process to record what? Business transaction. So the first step is record what? Transactions. So the first thing is, in accounting, the first step in accounting is to record the transaction, to record business transactions. How we need to record these transactions? In a systematic manner. In a systematic manner. What is systematic manner? Systematic manner means date-wise. We need to record the transactions according to their date. When those transactions happen, we need to record on that date. The third step is classifying. Classifying. The next step is summarizing. summarizing. And the last is result. Fifth is result. Now I'll give you an example, then you will be able to understand all these things. I just explained you the process. What is process? Process mean it is a combination of different steps. So let's take an example first, then we will discuss all these things. For example, you have a business of a tire shop. You owns a tire shop and you are selling tires to people. Let's take an example. On 10th of September 23, a customer, Mr. A, came to your shop and he purchased 4 tires and paid cash $1,000. The same date again, customer came, Mr. B, he purchased 2 tires and paid cash $400. Again, you can say the next day, 11th of September. A customer C, Mr. C came, he purchased 4 tires and he didn't pay any cash and he promised you to pay the amount of 4 tires after 1 month. That means he didn't pay, so he credited. So he purchased that thing on credit base, right? And the amount is, for example, these tires are sold to Mr. C at $800. So Mr. C promised to pay $800 after 1 month, but the transactions happen on 11th of September, right? Now, what you are doing here, basically these all are transactions. So these all are transactions, these all are business transactions. What we are doing basically, we are recording these transactions. So the first step we are doing is we are recording transactions. And how we are recording? If you see, we are recording the transactions according to their dates. So you can say these transactions are recorded on the basis of date wise. So we are doing we are recording these transactions in systematic manner. So we followed the first step. The first step is to record business transactions in a systematic manner. So this is the systematic manner in which we record business transactions. Now the second step is what? This is the first step we did here, recording. Now the second thing is classifying. Classifying. In this step, what we do, we classify the transactions. We divide the transaction. For example, there are 2 classes here, cash and credit. Some transactions are on cash transactions and some transactions are on credit basis. So how many transactions are cash transactions? The 10th of September transaction of $1,000 is on cash basis. That is 10th September. Then again 10th September date is $400 transaction. And if you see 11th September's transaction is $800 and that is on credit. So what we did here, basically we are doing classifying. Basically we are classifying the transactions into different groups. So we divide the transactions according to their class. Now the third step is summarizing. Summarizing, you can say simply in total how many this is, how many amount is, like 1,400 is 1,400 and this is 800. In total is how much? 2200, that is the total amount of sales we did. So that is the summary of the transactions. Now we need the result. How we get the result? This is the total amount we sell here. There must be a cost for this. Like we sell how many tires? 4, 6 and for 10 tires. And let's take an example like these 10 tires cost 1500. So the cost is 1500. How much profit you got? 700 is the profit. That is what is result all about. So we follow all these steps. The first step we did, we record the transactions in a systematic manner. Then we classify the transactions. Then we summarize the transactions, and then we get the result in the shape of profit or loss. So what is accounting? Accounting is basically a process in which we follow all these steps. It is an art in which we do all these steps. Like we record the business transactions, then we classify the transactions, then we summarize the transactions, and then we get the result in the form of profit or loss. So this whole process is called as what? Accounting. So in simple terms, accounting is an art in which we record business transactions, then we classify the transactions, summarize, and we get the result thereon. I think so everyone, you understand this definition now. If you like this video, just press the like button and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.